here. Gonna try and make like a seafood Alfredo. So I'm gonna get all my stuffs. We're gonna use minced garlic. So I don't need all this garlic powder. But I will take some onion powder. Onion powder. Let's put in a little bit of paprika. Do I want to do lemon pepper? No, maybe a dash of lemon pepper, right? A little bit of lemon pepper. Do I want to use lime? I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I don't want to overdo it because I'm making it Alfredo. But I want the seafood to have like flavor to it too. So here's some sweet and smoky. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start heating my pan up. I don't want to use a whole lot of butter because butter's also got to go for my sauce, so yeah. Ooh, I'm dropping some. And we're going to use a little bit of butter and maybe mix it with some oil too to cook the seafood stuff in. So, yeah, we're going to use some olive oil. Why are you... Of course, you're dirty. That's why. Well, let's shut you off. And let's use another burner. I got some crumbs that spilled. That I gotta clean out. So, we're gonna move it over to this one. I forgot about those. Let that cool for a second. Alright, so we got that. Let's put some oil in. Dosed sesame oil. Maybe we'll use some of this for flavoring. That seems good. I hear you microwave. Mix this in a little bit. Get that all nice and going there to cook up our seafood. Some of it's real, some of it's imitation. But let's turn the fan on. Let's start doing some. Let's turn this off because it's going to drive me crazy. I also have cinnamon vanilla coffee in my Disney Princess mug here. Okay. I am also reading volume, 9 of Sailor Moon. Okay. Get my skillops. Put my skillops over there. That's gonna melt some more. But yeah, let's start adding some of my seasoning, just like lightly. Then we'll add more as it's mixing it. Don't want to overdo it, but don't want to be bland either. So some of it, it's going to be. Maybe we will add fish. just a bit. Turns up so it'll melt a little bit faster. Let's go cut these open. Oh boy, where? They're gone. Scissors. Nobody yet. Hopefully somebody shows up soon. Scallops. Mix them all up in here. Kind of big. See if I can like chop them up a little bit. I don't know if I can. Ooh, they're coming apart. Nice. Well, that one did. That one was still a little frozen, so maybe that one was easier. Let's flip you. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, that came apart okay. Let's just kind of soak up all this, what we got here, and then I'm going to add a little bit of garlic, but not too much, because garlic is obviously going to go into the sauce. So I'm still waiting to hear back from one job. Hopefully I will hear today.
Cooking crab?
It's the scallops.
Scallop.
And then I got the imitation crab I'm going to throw in there. And a little bit. Just got to cook first. I'm going to make them tiny, but I didn't want them like huge like they were. Chop them up a little bit more. That should be good right there. Some more seasoning. Paprika. Is it pronounced tahini? I don't want to mispronounce this. I've heard the name and I can't remember now. Hello. How are you? I am cooking. What I call seafood Alfredo. you stop by, at least say hi. Alright? Cook a little bit, and then we're going to start up the water. So waiting on that, we'll be reading some Sailor Moon. Just skip the volume. That's okay, but Red Other is definitely going to show up in there eventually. About Helios, the unicorn that Chibiusa, or, you know, Queen or Sailor Moon, whichever you want to call them, knows. I've seen a few of the episodes that had him in there, but I haven't, like, watched Sailor Moon for, like, a while now. When I started getting more into the manga, which, like I said, I've read a few volumes, I gotta finish the series and then like involved in there. I've kind of gone back and forth between like, what is this, the Pretty Guardian ones, and then I think it's still called Pretty Guardian, but the Eternal Edition, and I like the Eternal Edition, but they're just too big to kind of carry around, especially when you're, you know, reading them from the library and stuff. So I decided to just finish off with these because it's the same story. It's like, I think, different translation or slight differences, but it's the same basically, right? So I think I'm just going to stick to the small volumes like this. They're easier to carry around. Look, I can read a little bit while I'm stirring my scallops here, so yeah, I think I'm just going to stick to the little ones for right now. One day when I have like a bigger place and more room and I want to go all out on my like, Sailor Moon collection or something, you know, I'll maybe get both, have them, but for now, these will do. oil pretty soon. I'm really trying to get back into watching anime. Definitely trying to get into manga. You know, I want to read more manga before I start watching the shows and everything. I have a copy of Attack on Titan that I'm restarting. So I want to at least read a volume or two before I go into the anime for like the ones that are based on for the animes that are based on manga, you know what I mean? Still watery. That is okay. Then I'll wipe it up. Matter of fact, I have a rag right here. Put this plate over here. Getting some more dirty. Clean a little bit as it goes so it's not so bad. I'm gonna start adding some imitation crab. This up a little bit. Just a little bit of water so nothing burns. Keep the moisture there going. That should be fine. it's gonna turn out. I use different spices sometimes, you know, experiment with things, make things flavorful. Turning you off a little bit. My coffee's probably going cool by now. Not bad. Hot, but a little more than lukewarm, I guess. Or just a tiny bit more. Once this is done, move this, make the noodles. Probably the sauce on the other side. Heat up a little bit more. Get you all nice and mixed up in there. So I did more editing on my Jackalope story. This last week has mainly been like editing and like putting in the right punctuation, quotation mark, etc. that I did not do before. Hello. Hey Lisa, how are you? Sorry if it's kind of hard to hear. I got this fan here and I'm cooking. What are you making? I'm making what I call seafood Alfredo. I don't know if anybody else would agree. But I got some scallops and some imitation crab, I think. It's imitation crab or lobster, one of those. Then I'm going to make some sauce and cook some, like, you know, fettuccine noodles. So, but that's what it looks like right now. Seafood mix there. I haven't made it for a little while. Well, maybe I made it like a few months ago. But I don't work until 8 tonight. I'm trying to get a better job because I'm only getting like 3 hours. But I don't want to go full time at my job that I'm at now because it's unsanitary. I'm sorry to say. I think the fact that people need jobs is probably the only reason nobody is called. Like a health department on these people. You know, I just kind of, I'm there just for a few hours and, you know, I stock cups, sweep, do stuff like that. Okay, I'm working. Cool. So how's your day going? How's your work day going? The gas station you're currently at? Yeah, I'm working at a 7-Eleven right now. I mean, most of the people are pretty nice and everything, but like, we don't have a properly working toilet. We don't have a public bathroom, mainly because of that reason. Also, you know, there are people that kind of act up and everything. And so, you know, they try to limit how long people are in there and all that good stuff. But, yeah, like, it doesn't properly flush. You have to, like, put water into it. And it's like, I don't want to be there for, like, 8 hours. if I can't like go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? So at this point, I'm just looking for something better. They were supposed to call me today for Circle K, but you know, there's still time. So I'm gonna try calling them again. And seeing what's going on. Like, yeah, it's another gas station, but it's better. So I'm just filling up my water pot here for my spaghetti or my fettuccine. Why does water always take so long to fill up? Let's get you on here. I shut the fan off for a little while. We're just doing that. Oh yeah, most definitely. I heard that they had somebody in there to fix it before, and I guess it's broke again or something like that. I've only been there since, what was it, sometime in February? No, beginning of March, yeah. Beginning of March. So, well, maybe like the second week of March. I'm going to put this off to the side. So I have room for my sauce when I'm going to go make it. Do you have a Buc-ee's near you? Not that I've seen, no. I can't remember. I don't know if we have Buc-ee's in. Oh, maybe? You know, I'm gonna have to look that up. Now that you said that, I feel like I've seen it somewhere, and maybe I have seen it here. I was gonna say, I don't know if we have Buc-ee's in Illinois, but I think we do. And I might have seen one, but it's like a small one. They're always cleaning and working. That's good, yeah. You know, sometimes it's just the company, and sometimes it's, you know, who's running it, you know, where you're at and everything. All kinds of stuff. Like, I've seen Walmart bathrooms that are, like, really nice and clean, and some are big. Not just, like, the handicap stalls, you know, which are usually, obviously bigger to be accessible for people. And I've always had a hard time using the regular stalls because I'm not the smallest person. But in Aurora, there was like this Walmart that had like really spacious bathrooms, like stalls. It's pretty nice. The one where I'm at now, it's all cramped again. Suppose you can't win them all, right? Oh yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any of those glasses, and I probably don't have time to watch it anyways. Yeah, I've gotten to the point now, though, where, like, I'm working at night mostly, so I think if I get this job, it's gonna be like an overnight job. So I'll be up again in the night anyways. Oh, so we got 2 people here. Hello. Did anybody come on here? Did I miss a chat? I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, my work day usually isn't too bad, but like I said, it's because it's only so many hours long. Start getting you ready, pot. That's okay. I'm still reading stuff from the readathon. Like, I always participate in readathons or try, start interesting ones, but I don't always get to finish because, well, life. But no, I'm very glad that, you took interest in everything. It's always fun to have people join you and everything, especially really good booktubers and everything. So yeah, glad you were able to join. Yeah, you too. It looks like I'm probably going to get the job at Circle K. They just got to figure out if they have to rehire me or not. Because I didn't technically quit. What happened is that the manager, he's gone now because he quit, was supposed to, so like their boss is called a market manager, right? I know different stores have different titles. Like when I was at Casey's, it was our store manager, then I think the area supervisor, and then his boss was like the district manager, right? So I think over here at Circle K, the store manager's boss is called the market manager, and I forget what the higher person is called above them. So my boss was supposed to tell his boss, aka the market manager, about me switching because I moved to another town, right? And he had told me that I was going to have to be split between two stores because they do that over here. Like at least at Circle K and I think a couple other places. I don't remember if they ever did it at like Casey's. I don't think so, except for people that are like in maybe management positions. But anyways, he was supposed to tell her, and she was supposed to get a hold of the market manager for the place I'm at now, and tell that store manager, which is the person under them. Found out, didn't do any of that. They had no idea I was supposed to be transferring, and at the time there was no positions available in the areas that I could work, that I could get to. So I ended up where I'm at now. But there's positions open now, and they heard I was a good employee, so don't let people exploit you, but still work hard and everything, and you'll be known as reliable and hard worker, and you'll have better access to jobs. Not a guarantee, but makes it a little bit easier when people know they can count on you and you'll show up. So now they have to just figure out, do I have to do a whole another hiring thing? Can they just move me along? Do they still have my information? All that good stuff. So I applied to a couple other things. I think I'm going to hear back from a couple other things. So if that doesn't work out, I still possibly have other options. It's just that most likely Circle K will probably be giving me like better hours, or maybe better pay. I don't know yet. It's just there's a possibility, or a better possibility of like full time at that one. But at this point, anything to get out of 7-Eleven. Let's start preparing my sauce. So I'm going to put some garlic in here. Not a whole lot. I got some on the scallops already. Oh my goodness, I'm going to put it on. No, they didn't. And here's the funny part. So, I was supposed to be transferred. And I told my boss, and I had told, the assistant manager. And the assistant manager is the one that told them, that I'm reliable and that I show up and everything. And she put a good word in for me, which I'm really grateful for. Because she had called me, saying that the recruiter is, looking for more people. And then I called back the store where I'm at, and got back in touch with the market manager, so it seems like it's all the same one. It was either going to be this one or the one in the town next to me. They weren't totally sure yet, but either one I can get to. So, just a dash of this. So yeah, but from what it seems like, it's going to be the one where I'm at, which is yay, because I don't have to travel too far. I would walk, but you know, it being at night, I'm not going to walk. This is like a 20-minute walk. But if I'm not too tired, I can probably walk home sometimes. Maybe not every day, but I want to start walking more. I want to start getting a little bit more movement in because, you know, I need it. I really, really need it. Oh man. Should have picked up more butter. That's okay. I'll use what I got. Put you off to the side there. So yeah, hopefully within this next week I want to have a better job, be getting a better check. I won't be so stressed out about things. And I have butter on my finger, oh my god. But yeah, they didn't give me anything in writing. I kind of trailed up there. Sorry, trying to get this stuff going here.
Well, now what are you cooking now?
Well, the noodles and then the sauce. But anyways, yeah, like I said, she had put a good word in for me, which, you know, I'm happy about and everything. But before I left, because I had asked her, because our main boss, he left like before I did. So she asked me if I could stay at least to a certain amount of time, which I said yeah, because we were moving, so it was going to be a few days before I would go to the new store anyways. And we have this thing like called Workday, you know, where it shows certain things with your job, and it said like days after that I seen it, I was supposed to be like terminated, right? And I know that's not true because I was going into work that night. And I did, and I was able to clock in and everything. And I had told, you know, the manager, assistant manager on duty, whatever you want to call them now. I'm like, well, I know you didn't fire me because I didn't get no calls. I don't know why I would be terminated like 2 days later instead of like, because you're going to fire somebody, you're going to fire them that day, right? She's like, yeah, that's wrong. We don't really know what the hell, excuse me, is up with that stuff. But obviously it was supposed to be transferred, not terminated. And I got my paychecks. I did the last few days that, you know, I was able to, because they had people that were able to work the shift, so I was able to continue moving and get all that stuff done. But yeah, it was really weird because they, you know, obviously they want me back and everything. So I wasn't fired, but that was really weird. So I'm like, well, we definitely know if you're going to fire somebody, they're not going to show up to work. Yeah, most definitely. It's
What?
about working and everything. Right? Yeah. Where is my... cheese? I need you to get me the Parmesan cheese out, okay? Can you find that for me? Yeah, me too. No, the one that's in a thing like this. Remember the Parmesan? Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm paying my light bill, obviously, because I have electricity right now. Um, but no, it's in a clear thing. The one I put on top of the cheese before.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Or on top of the cheese, oh my god, on top of the bread, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't ever remember having this company in my name, but apparently there's some back thing that I owe or whatever. I'm pretty sure the only time I had the bills in my name was in Minnesota. Unless something is connected to something, or I misunderstood what they said, but I'm definitely gonna find out what the hell that's about. Start melting you. No, that's front. I need the back. We just had it, Nate. Did you lose it? Oh, Nate, it's up there on top. I see it behind the sour cream.
Okay. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome, Nate.
Here.
Okay. Give me the milk too, please. I gotta pour milk in here.
Okay, here. No.
Can you also, please, find me the Alfredo noodles? That there for a second. The water's starting to boil, so.
What do you want?
No, the Alfredo, the fettuccine noodles, the one that's in the green box. This one right here.
Nothing.
Now, I know a lot of people don't like breaking noodles and everything, but unfortunately, I have some broken teeth and I can't chew a lot of them. So, in order to enjoy it, I'm going to have to. Also, I'm probably not going to make like a whole big batch of it, so.
Mom, you're dumping some.
I know. I have a taste for pasta and salmon. You know what? I can't remember if I've ever had salmon with pasta. I've had like shrimp. I think some other seafood, maybe. I actually can't remember too much. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I did too. You know, my mom and them always, from what I know, broke them in half and everything. But I hear that a lot of people don't like it. You know, obviously things are jokes and stereotypes and everything, but, you know, watching TikTok, it seems like if you go to Italy, it's like a mortal sin or something over there to do it. Breaking your pasta noodles. But then again, in, you know, other countries and stuff, they eat things even similar, obviously very different than we do. Some of their food is different in some ways, you know, the way it's grown and everything else, so. Should have melted you a little bit more sauce. Looks all lumpy right now, but That's because it's not. I hate that this thing goes away so fast. True, it doesn't. For me, it's just easier to eat. Like last time I didn't even make like it with fettuccine. I made it with like elbow noodles. So I'm like, this time I don't think I'm gonna do some actual like fettuccine noodles. I don't think I'm even gonna use all of these because I don't want too much leftovers, but just enough. We'll see how it comes out. But then again, well, we'll see. I add a little bit more garlic. Too. I am just making a whole big ass mess over here.
I'm gonna lie.
Yep, still alive. We got 2 people watching right now.
Oh, good. How that was. My voice is cracked.
Your voice cracked?
Oh, why?
Can you get me the strainer out?
Okay.
Put it in the sink. Thank you, Nate.
You're welcome.
Probably have to turn this fan back on. Oh, these stoves need to be cleaned. A little bit more chili sauce. Should have melted this cheese a little bit more before I milk in. So that's okay. It's getting there. Hello. So you got more people here. Cooking dinner and chatting. Be done soon. Getting there. Anyways, yeah, I'm making seafood Alfredo. I already made my seafood stuff. I'm working on the sauce now. Working on the noodles. We'll be done pretty soon. I was also reading Sailor Moon at the time, but now I have more things to do, so no more Sailor Moon right now. There I am. I accidentally turned myself off. Whew. I have been streaming for 52 minutes now. I see some other people on here. Feel free to say hi. My sauce is looking yummy. Add some more to it pretty soon. You know what? I am not totally sure yet. Maybe some veggies, but I don't know yet. I don't really have too many veggies. Just trying to figure out what I can add into it. But I'm not totally sure yet. Ooh, shoot. Okay, you gotta cool. Sauce is on this one. Cool off now. Can you see if we have any tomatoes, even any like diced tomatoes? I don't think we have any fresh tomatoes. What was that? See if we have any like diced tomatoes or anything in the boxes. I'm trying to like figure out some good stuff to go with this, you know what I mean, Nate?
I didn't throw the tomato away, but it came like that in the fridge.
Okay, yeah, I must have forgot about those. We'll add them once this stuff is all done, okay? That'll give more flavor. What do you think? Still over there. I know I got a bunch of my crap over there. I'm sorry, Nate. Well, put it down.
You just want to open
Just that one, yeah. We'll drain it for me, please. Yeah, I'll put some, maybe some diced tomatoes in there. I think that'll go well. Okay, the noodle test. Almost there. strain. Hello. My sauce. I'm gonna do a little bit more than this, but make some that'll make some more. I think you're about ready to go now, spaghetti, or fettuccine, I mean. Okay. See, are you hot? No, you're not hot. Cool water now. Alright, drink for a second there. Not bad. Got some diced tomatoes. Let's mix this up a little bit. And we'll add the other stuff in the sauce, but kind of mixed up a little bit. Probably bleed more noodles. I'm not gonna eat a whole lot. Pasta and salmon, nice, awesome. Can't go wrong with salmon. Cannot go wrong. Yeah, I like shrimp once in a while. Sometimes it's a little hard for me to chew at times. It's a little rough, but yeah, I think not the last time, but maybe the time before, I added a little bit of shrimp to my Alfredo here. One of these days I should make chicken Alfredo, but I just, whenever we had Alfredo, like, growing up and everything, it was always chicken Alfredo, and never really had the seafood one, at least not much. And now that I can make stuff on my own, and I'm making my own sauce, because I found it online, I just like to do seafood ones, because I eat chicken and other things. So, let's see how much sauce I'm gonna need for this. Because obviously I'm gonna need a little bit more. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe that is just enough sauce. Oh, wow. And just heat it up a little bit more, add a little bit more spice, and yeah, we got some nice seafood, tomato fettuccine here, or Alfredo, whatever you want to call it. Nice. Put that in water. Get this wet some more. In there. Now it's time to clean up my mess. Stay on this right now. I don't remember where your actual home. Your actual bed is over here. Hello. I have just finished dinner. How is everyone? Or I'm getting close to finishing dinner at least. I'm gonna wipe up my mess here. Add a bit more spices here, and then we'll reheat. A bit more paprika, I think. Not too much. I don't know, like spicy. You get the point. Try to make it yummy. I think though, I'm gonna just splash some more, and we're gonna use a little bit more Parmesan in there. So that heat it a little bit. Guys this way a little bit. That way I could wipe the stove down. I got it on the wall there. Oh my god. Oh. Spatula is so freaking weak. Oh my god. Oh, whatchamacallit. Oh, here it is. Got more cleaning to do, but That's okay. We'll wipe this out once it's all finished. Like I said, I don't get to make dinner too often, but I'm happy when I do. I shut that fan off now. Fan off. Throwing all my freaking garbage now. That. Okay. I'll throw you away in a second. Let's see. 4:13. Okay, so just in time, because my mother should be home soon, so she'll have something to eat. Or be home in a little while. Alright, so this is close to being done. I'm just heating this up now. So I want to say for everyone that's watching, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for supporting the channel as always. So I'm going to be doing, as I've said in some previous videos, movie wrap-ups on this channel, and more like in-depth, almost spoiler reviews, maybe some spoiler reviews on my second channel, which is called Popcorn and Earbuds. It's a channel that me and my son have where we talk about movies, some video games, stuff like that. So it's just like a little fun project. Enjoy your meal. Thank you. Thank you very much, and enjoy your dinner tonight too. But yeah, so definitely check out Popcorn and Earbuds. I've linked it a few times in my community tab here. And eventually, when I get Hulu and Disney Plus back, I am going to be going through the different Disney animation eras and possibly doing rankings on those. Which is going to be hard because some of them have some of my favorite movies. So we'll see if I'm up for the challenge. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night. Bye-bye.